Hello everyone, welcome back to Simrai Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So today's tutorial will be focusing on how to make this beautiful lace Ankara combination or bustier we are having right there on the thumbnail. So right here I have my basic bodice pattern which I've drafted, and this is my shoulder line, and I have my center front line as you can see right here. So I've imputed my chest line, my bust point, my under bust point line, and my waist line. Okay, so my dart intake is 2 inches for the bust dart, and my waist dart is 1.5, sharing 0.75 0.75 on each side. So the first thing we want to do on this bustier lace fabric is to create the neckline. So to create the neckline, I'm going to come up from the chest line by 1.5. Okay, just as it is on the thumbnail, I came up by 1.5, and from that 1.5 I come in by 1 inch. Okay, and from the natural neckline I come down by 1 inch, and from that point I come in by 2 inches. So I'm going to connect all these points I've made now. I'll connect this to this, and I'm going to connect this to this. You can also come in by 0.75 and come in by 1.5 if you don't need this part to be too wide. Now I'll come over from here, and I'm going to measure 3 inches from the tip of my shoulder. This is my 3 inches. So right here I'm going to be creative with my pattern ruler. So I'll just keep making the scallops. Although the scallops you have right there, you are also going to use your lace scallops to achieve that. So once I've done that, I'm going to turn in my pattern ruler to match up with the scallop I've made back to this scallop. So with this you have what you have as the neckline right there on the thumbnail. So once you are done sewing your lace, okay, your lace trimming the way you want, or you can even lay only one piece of lace to it, okay, with the scallops. Okay, all right. So for this dress we are going to make a princess dart for it. So for a princess dart, this is what we are going to do. I'm taking what I have on the armhole. Here I have 10.5. I'm going to divide 10.5 by 2, and this is what I have, 5.25. I'll come down by 1 inch to have a perfect curve for my princess dart, and I'll place my pattern ruler as you can see. So from here I get to this, and I'll come out by 0.5 for my princess dart accommodation. So here I'm going to connect. Okay, so that is it for your princess dart. Now we want to come over to what we have on the underbust tightening. So to tighten the underbust, from the center front I'm going to place my tape from the center front. I'm working with underbust 35 inches as circumference. Divide by 4 is 8.75. So I'll mark 8.75 for 3/4. Whatever I have here left, I'm going to impute 0.25 here, and the rest of 1.25 I'm going to impute for a perfect underbust tightening. So I place my pattern ruler as you can see from the bust point to that point this way, and I'm going to also flip it this way. You can see how I'm just adjusting it to be sure. So at this point, if you notice, you can see what we have from the underbust going down is no longer our lace fabric. We have two combinations. From the underbust going up is our lace, and from below is a different fabric. So to achieve this is what you are going to do to achieve this. So you are going to keep your ruler straight at this point. Can you see? I'm keeping my ruler straight, and I'll just mark straight. So instead of connecting to the dart leg, I'll keep my ruler straight. So that means what I have right here, what I have from here to here is 2.5, and I expect to have 2.5. So I'll call this F1, and I'm going to call this F2. Okay, I'll call this F3, and I'm going to call this F4. So that means that I'm going to retake what I have on my waistline. So from the center front, my waist is 36, divided by 4 is 9. From the center front, I'm going to measure from here to here. I have 2 3/4. I'm going to skip the dart and start from 2 3/4 and measure my actual waist. This is my actual waistline of 9 inches. So I'm going to connect that waistline back to my bust. So that means I'm going to retake my dart. My bust dart will get to this point. This will get to this point, and this is already at this point. Okay, so I'll come out by 0.75 for my dart bust dart accommodation. So that is what I have as my new drafting. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut what I have on this pattern. It's as simple as this. So when you are sewing this dress, you are going to sew the second